Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about, is there a time in your life that you think that life doesn't work for you, right? Everything seems to go against you. No matter how hard you try or whatever you do, it doesn't work. So this may be the problem that I'm going to explain later on. Like throughout this whole video, you'll realize that maybe the problem will be you're not being useful enough. Right? So what we want in our life to be able to be successful is to become a useful person. Right? Think about all of your organs, all of your limbs. Right? They have purpose. They serve you in order for you to be able to do things daily. And you too have the purpose of serving people, right? Being useful in different situations that you can help things around you to be better. So are you useful enough? Are you helpful enough? So we often think about what we can get from people. Right? We want them to give us what we want, or what we feel we want to be appreciated, or the things that we do. But have we ever think about what we can do, what we can be useful of to them? And that is what most people tend to not good at. Right? Not good at giving, but good at just receiving or taking. Because if we are not living in our purpose, doing the things that we're supposed to do, help people that we're supposed to help, our life isn't going to work for us. Right? So let's talk about the limbs and the organs in your body. Right? They serve different purpose because they exist. And without each other working and doing its parts, it will not work. So let's think about this. One part of your body doesn't work anymore. And what will it affect your life? Right? Everything will become very unpredictable for you. And your life will change. Right? So in order for them to work unisonly as a whole, they have to do and serve their purpose. And as you can think about your daily life too, right? As yourself or your body or different parts of your body works together. But if you are not united with the life that you live, like with the people around you, you will find out that life will be hard. It will be hard for you to progress. It will be hard for you to receive. Right? Because we are not united with the life itself. So in order to be smooth sailing in your life, to be able to receive or to give is very important. Right? When you are able to give, that means that you are able to receive too. And example, if you are close up and you have your own opinion in everything, you always think that like you are right and they are wrong, people treat you wrong, but you are yourself close up to receiving or accepting different opinions and energy. As a result, you close up, you don't have much friends, you don't have people that understand you, because you yourself close up. You're not putting your own body or your energy into working the right way. So are you being useful or contributing in your society or your friends or your family? We have to think about that. Right? So when you work on those areas and you give and also be useful, like every part of the body working together, you're actually pushing yourself to a more happier and successful life. Because when we are close up or we are not receiving the energy that are available because we can't see it, like our life will be much harder. Right? If we don't open ourselves to receive, because we are close up and unable to open our heart to have that energy, have them get into our life. So when you're being useful, it means that you open up yourself. You are open up to giving your energy. You are open up to serving. And when you are not close up, means that you have abundant mindset. Like when that mindset set in, you will be able to see the opportunity, meet the people that you want to meet, and having the mood that you want to have, regardless of what happened around you. It's not that important anymore, because when you give, you have that abundant energy, means that you have enough, you have the energy to give. Like you don't expect things in return, but in return you get more than that. And that's why I want to emphasize, like, think about what is going on in your life, what doesn't work, and what needs to be done. Maybe some self-worth, some value that you have are wrong, that needs to be changed, needs to be readjusted, right? Because it doesn't work in life if you do it that way. So there is principle of life that guide us into do the right things. So when you have bad principles, for example, maybe you think that people owe you things, right? You have that principle. Like they owe me things, they do bad things to me, and I blame it to them, to the outside world. If you have that principle in you, you're not going to meet anyone that is like-minded, that is going to give to you, because they are going to feel you want something from them. You are closing yourself to opportunities. And this is mindset shifting. You have to shift your mindset from now on to not having to think of the negative value that you have, and start replacing that negative value that you have with more positive value, such as there's good people out there, there's people that will elevate me, will teach me to be the person that I want to be. There's people out there, there's abundance. Like when you replace that energy into your daily life, you will change, because you are ready to receive, you are ready to change and be challenged. And that's important for growth. Without growth, our life is just like stagnant. Think about the Dead Sea and why it became Dead Sea. So when a pile of water being stagnant for a long time, and the Dead Sea only receive, right? They only receive things but not giving. And that's why it called Dead Sea. There's no water flowing out, but there's only water flowing in. That's imbalance. So having that energy in mind, you can start to think like giving is flowing the energy, like giving your energy and receiving it at the other end, just like a river. Right? A river flow to the sea. It's abundant. They never run out of it. As long as there's rain, there's water flowing. So, all right, guys, this may be the shortest video that I've made for some time, but if life doesn't work, it means that we are not being useful enough. We are not being really giving enough. And that maybe come from the part of us thinks that we are not good enough to give. But I believe that every one of us has some value and have some value to give to the outside world. And to be able to find that things in you is very, very important, because when you can start feel yourself as a valuable person, you can start contribute your energy to the people around you. You will become more value yourself, like you become more loving to yourself. And that is the basic thing of having a happier life, is when you start loving yourself, you start value yourself, your worth, your opinion, the things that you can give. And when you do that, people will be more accepting to you. They will accept you for who you are, because you're not hiding anything. And when you put that all together, you become a more complete person. That's why this is important. Having something to give means that you have ability, you are complete in something. You can complement people with their weakness, with your values. You can help them to get what they want. And in return, they will also do a favor to you and your life. But don't expect that. Okay? Give what you can give. It's because you have abundance. You believe in your ability to do that. But what you get is the side effect of like giving. You will have the abundance. You will start receiving, and you'll see your life will start work for you in your favor. All right, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.